Okay, we all know Donald Trump really thinks he's Vladimir Putin and really wants to be, that's for sure. But this situation that's going on with Ukraine and the negotiations with Putin just went completely sideways on Donald Trump. Because his boy, who's now the Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth, or rather the guy I like to call Trail of Tears with a tattoo, is front and center, and he already stuck both of his feet straight into his mouth, which you're going to see in just a second on this special edition of Democracy Dumpster Fire, Military Intelligence, because that is an oxymoron. And speaking of moron, here's Pete talking at the microphone. Whoopsie poop.
Deeply believes in alliances. But make no mistake, President Trump will not allow anyone to turn Uncle Sam into Uncle Sucker.
But the irony is that he's got Donald right behind him, supporting him the whole way, saying unbelievable once again, loving him some Vladimir and giving him big sloppy kisses like this.
Tonight, President Trump saying Ukraine's President Zelensky will have a seat at the table in upcoming peace talks to end the Ukraine war.
Of course they would. I mean, they're part of it. We would have Ukraine, we'd have Russia, and we'll have other people involved too. But the Ukraine war has to end.
Overnight, President Zelensky cautioned, quote, "We cannot accept any agreements made without us." Some NATO allies reportedly blindsided by news of yesterday's Trump-Putin call, according to a European official, and frustrated over Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth appearing to make concessions to Russia before talks begin. President Trump was asked if he trusts the Russian leader.
I believe that he would like to see something happen. I trust him on this subject.
And he called for Russia to rejoin the so-called G7 group of the world's most advanced economies. Russia was expelled after annexing Crimea in 2014.
My source tonight is one of the few people to see how President Trump and President Putin interact when the cameras aren't necessarily around. Ambassador John Bolton was Trump's national security advisor in his first term, and it's great to have you here, Ambassador, because you've previously said that you believe Putin sees Trump as what you described as an easy mark. What are your expectations for this one?
Well, I don't have any expectations anymore. I think we know exactly what's going to happen. President Trump has effectively surrendered to Putin.
I think it was a mistake to throw him out. Look, it's not a question of liking Russia. All you talk about is Russia, and they should be sitting at the table.
And of course, less than a day after he pats Vladimir on the back and acts as though Ukraine's the one who invaded Russia, no. What happens? Russian drone crashes through into an old Chernobyl site, potentially releasing radiation. This. The absurdity and a degree of frightening just doesn't stop here at Democracy Dumpster Fire. Do me a favor, hit the like, subscribe button, share this if you would, and let me leave you guys with a little more of Pete Hegseth, again, really the guy called Trail of Tears with tattoos.
Well, like President Eisenhower, this administration believes in alliances.